All right, and if you could, remind the jury of what road that is where we see traffic going back and forth.
That is Molly Bar Road.
Okay. All right, now that, if someone were to turn in, is that a roadway as well? Or is that just the entrance?
That is just the entrance to Molly Bar Trails apartments.
Hold on one second. Foundation.
I'm gonna let him buy that one anyway. Go ahead.
All right.
That is the entrance to Molly Bar Trails apartments.
All right. All right, I'm gonna back it up to 2024 at the 45-second mark.
Good morning.
I'm sorry. It's at the 2017 mark. Sorry about that. All right. We're queued up at 2016-55. All right. Do you see that car entering into Molly Bar Apartments?
Yes, sir. I did.
We did.
Got it back? All right. Were you able to identify that vehicle?
Yes, sir.
All right. Whose vehicle was it?
That's Jay Lay's vehicle.
All right. And then from this same footage, you said you saw an individual leaving shortly thereafter, correct? I'm going to cue it up to just before 2026. All right. They're at 2026-40.
Yes, sir.
Is that what you were testifying to, what you observed on the video?
2026, yes, sir.
Okay. 2026 and 40 seconds, right?
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Were you able to observe what that individual was wearing?
Appears to be a hoodie.
All right. Can you see the image being depicted there at the timestamp that's represented on here at the 2026-37 mark?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, taking into account the time adjustment that you made, can you tell the jury what the actual time this was?
That is around 7:34.
7:34 a.m. on what day?
July the 8th.
Now then, going back to, just for the record, can you describe what that individual in that exhibit is wearing?
It appears to be a light-colored hoodie, and if you can play it a little bit more, I want to say he was wearing dark-colored shorts.
Socks and shoes?
Yes, sir.
Can you describe them?
The shoes are white.
Were you able to observe any other items of clothing? Can you play it again?
Looks like he might have something around his neck.
Okay. All right. I played it back. All right, at the 37 mark, said it appears like there was something around his neck
Yes, sir.
that was not part of that hoodie.
Objection, Your Honor, to the lady.
I sustain the objection.
Was what you observed around the neck part of the hoodie?
Your Honor, objection, that's a video speaks for itself, Your Honor.
Rephrase your question.
If you can, describe what he had around the hoodie.
Appears to be a darker colored piece of clothing or something.
If you don't mind, speak up. Now I'm going to hand you what's already been received into evidence. That's 13. That's going to be the records from Bandit Towing. And I believe you testified that they recorded that they reported down to Molly Bar Trail's apartment complex on July the 8th at 1:50 p.m., correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, when you were looking through all of the video, were you able to see the J. Lee's car being towed from Molly Bar Trails?
Yes, sir.
You observed that when you were looking through those videos?
Yes, sir.
Did you already know that Bandit Towing, through those records, had towed J. Lee's car on July the 8th, 2022 at 1:50 p.m.?
Yes, sir.
All right. Did you compare that time to the time on the video where you observed Bandit Towing J. Lee's car from Molly Bar Trails apartments?
Yes, sir.
Was it the exact same time extrapolation difference that you made in relation to the time that you saw J. Lee's car entering into Molly Bar Trails and the individual walking out?
Yes, sir.
Consistent with the adjustments that you made?
Yes, sir.
Were you able to confirm that your adjustments were accurate and correct based on the time records from Bandit Towing
Yes, sir.
and the video from Molly Bar Trails?
Yes, sir.
Now then, and you exhibit 19. Can you identify that?
This map,
Yes, sir.
it's a route showing the,
Objection is what that's can identify.
Can-
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, you've seen it.
They can identify it, they'll have an objection.
You identify it.
it's a map showing.
Don't just
Just
yes or no.
for now.
Yes.
You can't identify it. Is there anything on that exhibit that is inconsistent with what you just testified to?
No, sir.
All right. Now, it's already been identified as just for ID only. But I want you to look at it, and I want you to see if there is an indication of the video from Rainbow Cleaners.
Yes, sir.
All right. And if you could, take this pen where that's indicated and mark
Before we get started marking, let me look at the exhibit, because I know we've had some alternate suggestions and such, and I want to make sure we're all on the same. Okay, I just want to make sure that was the map I was looking at. Go ahead.